Plus, 1,000 people now looking for jobs after Orlando's third largest airline shut down. The Spirit effect on our local economy and the cost of your next trip. The collapse of Spirit Airlines happened just before what was expected to be a chaotic summer travel season, with Spirit helping so many travelers with low-cost airlines. Good evening, I'm Greg Warmouth.
I'm Martha Sagowski. Channel 9's Nick Papantonis is live at Orlando International Airport. And Nick, some of the former Spirit employees will face a poor job market.
Yeah, it's going to be dependent on the position that you have. If you flew or maintained these planes, you're going to be okay. But for the people that worked as flight attendants, desk attendants, anything customer facing that you see around the airport, it's a tough job market out there. I went onto some of the sites like Indeed, just looking to see what was out there. And I can tell you, slim pickings, and that is what those people are going to have to face, hundreds of them, as they start to move forward. From grief over Spirit Airlines shutdown to anger from stranded passengers facing high rebooking fees.
One-way ticket was $1,700 and something.
It was about $1,500 one way with luggage and our trip, return trip home.
The mix of emotions carried over Monday as people picked up the pieces. Passengers finding their way home, crew members figuring out what's next. The Flight Attendants Union writing a letter to the government asking for help on behalf of the people who worked in Orlando, including maintaining health plans, providing a weekly $600 relief payment, and coordinating finding attendants new jobs. Analysts believe other, more in-demand positions will find employment easily from other airlines who are short-staffed.
Those that have, I'll say, licenses such as pilots and mechanics are going to be snapped up, I would believe.
Crew members planning to hold a vigil before they move on later in the week to honor their years or decades of service, making Spirit the airline it was.
How likely is it that we would see another airline go under if this war doesn't end anytime soon?
I don't think another one, but that's where one of those issues that with, one less competitor on some of those routes they were flying may actually, again, help them in their situations.
And some of these planes that are currently have the Spirit branding on them might be used by those competitors. Spirit did not own many of its planes outright. It leased them, so they'll be flown back to their owners as soon as crews can be arranged to come pick them up. Live at OIA, Nick Papantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And today, former Spirit employees gathered at the company's old headquarters in Broward County to say goodbye and show solidarity to the thousands of workers who now don't have a job. The shutdown of Spirit Airlines may create more uncertainty if you're traveling this summer. Airfares were already expected to climb due to high fuel prices. Now competition just got tighter, so experts say expect to pay 15% to 20% more.
We are in for not just a turbulent time because of the higher jet fuel prices, but with Spirit out of the market, that's one fewer competitor, really setting the bar.
Experts say an average of 300 flights and 60,000 potential passengers per day in the next month alone will be impacted by the shutdown of Spirit. This means fewer open seats across the industry and fewer incentives for other airlines to keep those fares low. We will have continuing coverage of the Spirit shutdown as we learn more about the impact on the Central Florida economy.